No sweeping, Jess. As I've mentioned on numerous occasions before, there will be no sweeping at Still Point Farm. Yep. I'm a weirdo. Everything on the left first. Everything. Everything. Foot, sock, boot, glove, you name it. I don't know. I've always done that. It's a weird thing. Lucky Charms. I can't do Lucky Charms. I'm just not good with guaranteeing I won't lose it. So I can't do that. But no, and I try to be I try to make myself be very peaceful around competition and be very deliberate about trying to slow time down a little bit, because I'm in nature pretty high energy, so I'm kind of bouncing off the walls, and it's important when you go to a competition to just take a deep breath and focus on what you have to deal with in the moment. So I try to do that, but the left boot's going on first. Well, no, I do actually have a couple of things that are important to me. I have a young daughter. My daughter's 9 years old, and my husband and I have an active home life in the sense that we have family visiting all the time. This winter, I have my 83-year-old dad here for 4 months. My husband's the oldest of 8, and they all live in Seattle, so they come and visit us a lot. And we're really involved with the school that my daughter goes to, so we're actively doing things for them. And then the other thing, I'm very involved in our local therapeutic riding center. It's a center here in Wellington that's been in operation for almost 30 years. I'm the chairman of the charity auction that happens every February here in Wellington. We have to compete against a lot of other charities. But it's a cause I'm really committed to. I mean, I think all of us in the horse industry have many, many personal stories about what horses do for us. I've been personally involved with disabled people that have had such profound changes in their life thanks to being able to ride. We all know what it costs to keep horses healthy, alive, safe, stabled. And this is, generally speaking, beyond the reach of families with disabled children. So making that activity available and seeing how that influences kids' lives is just mind-blowing, absolutely mind-blowing. And thankfully, I'm very blessed with an amazing farm and people here who either toss me a bone and come to the event, or really understand what's going on and support it heartily. And so this is something that my family's very enthusiastic about supporting, and supporting in a big way, meaning we put a lot of energy into making this a great event. And this year's going to be a kick in the pants. We're doing a mechanical bull riding contest and a Calcutta for it. And I must say also, SmartPack has every year stepped up to the plate and donated anything from a year's SmartPack for an individual horse or particular items from the SmartPack catalog. So it's been great to have SmartPack's support with that, and I think it's great for them to have a presence with a charity like this that certainly is a big part of the horse industry, even if it's not in the limelight of the horse industry. So that's good. And I'm a professional that happens to feel that the buck stops with me. Ultimately, I'm the one that's responsible for every horse in the barn. So I rely heavily on these people to work really, really well with me and always have the health and the well-being of the horses as number one top priority in our stable. That said, there is no question that science and technology and research has proven that supplementing all these things, good farrier care and good feed, etc., with top quality proven supplements will enhance your horse's performance, and more important, enhance their overall health and their overall longevity. Because when I have my horses in the stable, of course I'm thinking about what does tomorrow bring and what do these supplements do to enhance my performance this weekend or in the next 3 months. But of course, what we always have to be thinking about is, when this horse is 15, will he be able to continue to be a wonderful teacher for an up-and-coming amateur or a junior or young rider? You have to think, what does this supplement do for me today, and what does it do to enhance my horse's life in the long run? So I'm a big believer in well-researched, carefully used supplements. And I must say, one of my favorite things about the Smart Pack program is that they do that quality chart. And for me, this is hugely important because, again, time and tide, there's just not enough hours in the day for me to do the research. So the fact that Smart Pack has already done the research and all I have to do is look and say, oh, look, this has X many grams of glucosamine and it's balanced with X amount of vitamin C and the things that I know that will allow my horse to absorb that product correctly. You guys have already done the homework. I must say, I think that the most important thing about the use of Smart Packs is the fact that this is a company that totally understands the way professionals operate. And we have so many things on our plate as far as developing our businesses, preparing our horses for competition, making sure that our clients are satisfied with the training and the work. Anytime we can deal with a retailer or a vendor in the industry that simplifies our life and guarantees us great service and great products, we cheer. Needless to say, if I can go to a mall and in 2 hours get shoes, shirts, toothpaste, and my kids' school uniform, I'm not going to bother going to 5 different stores. So the fact that I can pick up the Smart Pack catalog, order supplements for my dogs, order the orthopedic dog bed for my dog that has the hurt shoulder, get my thin line saddle pads ordered. Oh, by the way, the vet wants my horse on marquee, and bada bing, bada bang, it all ships together for the price of one shipping. I'd be insane to go anyplace else. I mean, we've all read the Smart Pack catalog and we've seen the pictures. And my favorite ad is the one with the picture of the tack room with the gazillion buckets and the baggies and the notes from the client to the groom and the ba. It's too risky for me. It's way too risky. And when you take, from our barn, there are many times that we're taking amateur horses doing CDIs. I'm taking 4 grooms. 2 are Spanish speaking, 2 are English speaking. It's crucial to me that there are no screw ups. And we have a saying in my stable, and that is that the only place that it's acceptable to lose is on the field of play. If I go out and we just have a bad day, the horse was spooked by something or wasn't quite supple enough, or I didn't do quite a good enough job in the preparation and my horse goes less than his best, well, I have to live with that. The places where it's totally unacceptable to lose is in management and preparation. So not doing well because, you forgot to bring the 27 baggies with the 40 different things that this horse was supposed to get. That's not going to happen in my world. It just isn't going to work. So the fact that anybody in my stable can pick up the Smart Pack strip that says Wild One PM, I don't care if you're Spanish, German, Austrian, French, or American. I don't care if you're tired, hungry, needing caffeine. You can see that and you know that that's what goes in that horse's dinner. And the other thing that's important is that while the head groom is generally speaking in charge of the management of things like wrapping and treatments and any kind of specific medications in the afternoon or evening at a show, she can so quickly look and see that those 10 strips have been canceled for the day, then you know that that horse has gotten the correct supplements. Whoopsie. I mean, that to me is really important. And then, to be honest, just from the standpoint of packing and storage at the horse show, you know you're going to be there 3 nights. It takes not one neuron banging into another neuron to know that you need 3 a.m. strips and 3 p.m. strips. And you guys are adorable. You're constantly sending me the horse cookie strips. We throw 50 of those in, and you know that you have fresh, accurate supplements that the horses won't miss. It's a no-brainer. I don't even consider any other option.